Any background noise? I apologise for in advance. I have to have my window open. It's too hot for this. Hey flakes, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm gonna have to renew my neighborhood. Fine. And in this video, I'm bringing you a very, very highly requested video with the furniture hack. Now, I got for this video 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I cannot be bothered to do the rest of those. I got 7 comments requesting to do this video, and that's only the ones that I found and screenshotted. And not only did I find 7 comments requesting for this like desk build hack kind of thing, I also got a lot of like love as such for the whole flakes thing. Hey flakes, welcome back to another video. That's staying, by the way. 9 comments about those. 9. Which is actually more than that's backing this entire video right now, so thanks, I guess. Okay, yeah, so basically, if you don't know already, I've made these setup things once they eventually load. I've made these setup things here, and as you can see, a lot of people have requested for, let the bike go past first, I guess. A lot of people have requested to, you know, make a video on how I built these, so I thought now would be a good time. So yeah, if you are into all of these absolutely amazing things inside of Bloxburg, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And thank you so much for 1.3k, by the way. We just hit that last night. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I've already been recording for 8 minutes. I should probably get into the video now. Okay, so to start off with the cabinet thing, I'm gonna copy one of these for height reasons, so that I can get the proportions roughly right to how I built them last time. And I built this a while ago, and also that's why I've literally got a copy and pastable version here, so I can just consistently build these setup things. But now I'm actually showing you a tutorial I have to like try and figure out again, because it's been a while since I built these. So you're going to want to grab a basic shape. I'm going to make it as flat as it will go. By the way, you will need the advanced placement game pass so that you can resize things with the small grid on and everything. Or at least I think you do anyway. I'm going to make this just a little bit longer. And we're also going to make it just like a tiny, tiny bit wider as well. I think that was so that's normal, that's $0. Then you're going to want to grab another basic shape. You're going to want to put it roughly in the middle of that. It doesn't have to be exactly a middle, but you do want to leave it hanging over a little bit there. There you go, you just leave it hanging over just a little bit like that. I'm going to keep that the same height, actually. It looks about right. Okay, so then I'm going to copy and paste this. I'm going to put it exactly on top and make it a tiny bit thinner. And then I'm going to paint this dark. Apparently that's called black, but it's a dark blue. And then we can copy and paste that and put it on top again. And copy and paste and put it on top again. Then delete that top bit and boom. You've got like the front kind of done in a way. Oh, there was a nice breeze that just came through there. Oh, that was amazing. Alright, so then I'm going to get another block here. We're going to place it pretty much in the center like that. We're going to paint it the same as that black as well, so that it can obviously go all the way around like that. We're then going to resize this to match that height there, and we're also going to resize this to fit those. Then I'm going to place another block right in the middle of all of this. I'm going to rescale it as small as it will go, and I'm just going to rescale it on both sides as well and paint it also exactly black. And I also got asked, I don't know if I can find the comment, but if I can, it'll be on screen now. Sorry if it's not. Or how you do these light things around the edge here, and you basically just want to get one of these horizontal neon light things. There we go. So you basically just put it on the middle, going from these going to the very end. It should all fit perfectly. And it doesn't also have to be perfect, because it's literally going to be sat under here and barely producing any light anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. And now for these wonderful, amazing looking handles, you're going to want to go into build and go into structural and then go into that. Is it this one? It is that one. And then you just stretch it for however long you want your handles to be on your drawer thing, cabinet thing, and just paint it white. I'm going to leave it with the wooden texture because I think that looks pretty good. And boom! There you go, cabinet. I just realised something. That light is completely useless. It's pointing the other way. It's not even pointing at me. What is the purpose in having that light on right now? Oh, it looks exactly the same anyway. Alright, fine. Okay, so obviously it's a little bit of a different height to that, but it really does not matter. We're just going to go chuck this over with all the other ones. And boom, the cabinet is done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this just a single block away from the wall over here. And I'm also going to rotate it completely around like that and put it against the wall over here. So this side is going to be longer than, or like desk-wise than this side. Oh, you're going to want a floor as well, I guess. I don't know if you really want a floor, but there you go. And what I've done is I've painted it planked with the brown kind of colour, just because it looks kind of cool. Okay, so in this build you can see I've used these style legs, which is basically just like a U shape that goes through like this desk and, you know, everything like that, and it just basically attaches to the desk, and it to stand. This one, I've literally used flimsy looking legs, but they also look quite minimalistic and clean. That's why I used it for this setup. And you can also just use basically drawers or like, you know, those cabinet things on each side and just use them as stands themselves, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these ones that I used here, just because I'm building something similar to that and I think they look pretty cool in that setup. So I'm going to steal that, I suppose. And what you're going to want to do to create that is just basically go into this cube bit. You're going to want to make it thin, like that. There you go. And you're going to want to make it as long as that drawer there. So we're just going to stretch out just a little bit. There we go. That should do. We're also going to paint it the same black as that drawer as well. And then once you've created that, I want to bring it to the other side because it's obviously more light on this side when there's no wall behind it. You're going to want to copy and paste it, put it roughly in the middle, make it as small as it will go. You're going to want to re-put it in the middle again. So then once you put those blocks on either side, you're going to want to drag it up and make it the same height as the cabinet over here. So I'm just going to make sure, I'm going to paint this one white so I can just see what I'm doing real quick. And then going to grab it and just basically place it in the corner that looks good for it, in a way. I'm going to move this one in just a little bit. You can move them around basically until you don't want to anymore, I suppose. Oh, it's warm. Warm squash is not nice. Okay. Probably should have checked the water temperature before just winging it, I suppose. Great, now my headphones are tangled up as well. That was too much effort. That was way too much effort. Alright, and you're also probably wondering how you create this desk here to be just magically floating. Well, there are ways, obviously, otherwise it wouldn't be floating. Now, if I quickly zoom over here, I say zoom over here, it's quite slow to be honest. Hay fever. Oh, excuse me. As you can see here, I literally just used a massive leg in the middle of it, because I didn't know how to make things float then. This time, I'm going to use some knowledge. I'm going to use some knowledge that I've gained over these beautiful, beautiful builds. But basically, what you're going to want to do is, actually, I'm just going to grab one of these bits here, because it makes it a lot easier. I'm going to turn grid on for this. You're going to want roughly the middle of it. It tends to help if you have the middle. It can be just one back, as long as you don't want it to stick through the wall, but I wouldn't recommend it having too far forward. I'm going to say that that's about roughly the middle. It should be okay. So then what you're going to want to do is going to decorate over here and then get some carpets. It doesn't really matter which one you use. You basically just need to put it on top, and that's too high up now. Okay, time to shrink it. And you basically just want to shrink it as many times as you want until you can just about see that black layer through there. So that's perfect because you can see all the legs through as well. And now we need to create the actual tabletop thing, which is, you know, fairly simple. You get a basic shape, you get a cube, you put the cube on there, tends to help. You smash it down, you expand it, move it apparently, because I can't find the middle of things anymore. You expand it again, and you make it wider, and I also need to move it again, because I cannot find the middle of things anymore. And then you delete the carpet, delete that, and bada bing, bada boom. You've got a desk. Okay, so now for the setup, I have a video on screen now of how to build the setups. So I'm just gonna copy and paste these monitors. I'm not gonna bother redoing all of that. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, hold on a minute. I have to replace that. This is 9,000? Okay. All right. Fine. Okay, but, you know, in this setup, you can see here that we have this wonderful undershelf bit, which has the consoles on. Actually, it looks a lot better than what I thought it did. I quite like it. But yeah, it's literally just a shelf that goes into that dresser, and it connects to this bit over here. It's quite cool. I quite like it, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I can't copy and paste it. It's a different size. Fine, I won't copy and paste it then. Once you've got that, you're going to want to copy and paste it. You're going to want to shove that on there, and just make it a little bit bigger, I suppose you could do. And yeah, so you're going to want to do basically the same thing as I've done there, just a bit better. And now to create this Xbox and this makeshift awful looking PS4, it's literally chopping boards, and I'm not lying, I will show you. So how you create the PS4 is you go into the decorate tab, you go into all. Am I in decorate? Yeah. You type in cutting, you get large cutting board, paint it smooth plastic, and you go for, that's not smooth plastic, you go for grey, I think it is, something like that. Yep, there we go. You then go back into decorate, you go into all, then you go into cutting board again, and you get the small cutting board. That's large. That's small. You paint this the same as that, and you're probably also wondering why it's so small. I've placed a few of these down and around here, I think. Wait, is that how I did it? That looks about right. Is that how I did it? I can't remember. How did I do it? How did I do it? Did I get it right? Okay. Okay, Laurie, calm down. Yeah, go past. Yeah. That is how I did it. Oh my god. Okay. Mine's a bit thinner though, so we're gonna... Oh, no, it's because we haven't placed that bit on top. There we go. So, boom, PS4. Oh, and in fact, I've painted those a different colour, so actually that's a pretty smart plan. I'm gonna do that here. The way I don't own a PS4, I'm not entirely sure how they look like, so I'm sorry if that's wrong, but like they have that in bit and then it goes out, so it's the best I could do. Oh, and also before you tell me to use basic shapes for that, you kind of can't, because if you want to make that triangle bit, the smallest these go is, well, it's that, and I don't think you want your PS4 to be that wide, to be honest, so... Okay, so for the Xbox over here, you're going to want to grab another one of those, just for the bottom plate bit. You're then going to want to go get a basic shape. Go into cube. Go into cube. There we go. Let's resize that just a little bit. Does that look about right? Let it hang over a little bit. Yeah, that looks okay. And actually, what you want to do is paint it as tile. Yes, it's like that. So yeah, you see this Xbox here, if we drag this across, it has like this mesh bit here where the fans are. And if I go back over to Roblox, you will see that that looks, you know, fairly similar. You can't get any smaller tiles than that, so. And then you basically want to copy paste it, make that a little bit bigger. There you go. And I'm going to paint it a smooth plastic white. Okay, maybe that's a bit... Yeah, okay, that... And now the on button might be a bit hard, but you can clearly do this disk drive thing through these same bits here, actually, through the tiny little structural things. What are they called? They're literally called thin square beams. Okay. By the way, you know, if you are wondering how you go like slow rather than really fast, you hold down shift whilst moving and you go a little bit slower if you're on keyboard and mouse. Anyway, yeah, so you're going to want to basically drag that along. I'm going to paint this the same as that and then go black so that it's smooth plastic and also black. And there you go. You have a wonderful Xbox thing. Was that all I did for that one? I think it was. Carpets are coming in very handy. I'm going to resize this just so that I know where the edge is there. And hope that that fits. That fits perfectly. Okay, there you go. And then you can delete that and the carpet and boom, it looks like it's floating. But yeah, once you've done that, you can basically move this bit here and put it right up against this bit here, because I think that that looks quite cool when it's got the wooden bit up against it. So there you go, like that. That looks perfect. And then we can delete that and it looks like it's attached. It doesn't look quite as good as that one because I didn't rush that one. This one I'm doing a video, so it's, you know, it's kind of how things work. But yeah, if you are taking your time with this, it can look so much better than this, I'm just saying. I took my time with this because I wasn't recording, I was just, you know, doing a simple little build for fun, to be honest. Now, obviously, you're going to want an amazing little chair thing, so we're gonna get one of these chairs, because it's basically the only comfortable chair that looks like it could be useful in gaming or like an office desk, for some reason. There's no, like, gaming chairs. Come on. Bloxburg, we need some gaming chairs. My camera's gone slightly out of focus a little bit. There we go. It's going to look slightly good. Maybe it's useless. They're gonna be so bored at this point in the video. What could I do to slightly interest them? Nope, I can't think of anything. Continue with the video. I'm so bad at this. Okay, so for these mousepad things, I think I used horizontal planks. I did, yeah. I'm going to do the same. You're basically, obviously, going to want a horizontal plank from these structural items, but you're going to want to grab one of these. Oh, great. Okay, fine. I'll just show you. There we go. So you're basically going to want to grab a mousepad here. You're going to want to bring it down like that, and I'm gonna start it like there in front of this one. I'm gonna do the same for this shelf here that I always put at the back of these things. I'm gonna paint it the same as the desk as well. There you go. Cool, looking good. Now obviously, because this was created on a smaller bit, I'm gonna spread these out a little bit. You know, we can grab the plant, we can put it in other places. Here we go. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna put another plant down the other side down here. This is working amazingly for me. Give me the plant. And now for a TV, we're going to want this vertical plank here. You can make this as big as you want. I'm going to make a fairly big TV, you know. It's going to be an alright. It's going to be a decent size. We're going to just literally drag these planks from either side over here down to about there. That's a bit thin. Okay, we're going to go up one and place one. That is not straight. Okay, there we go. We're going to paint it the same as these monsters. It's smooth plastic and black. And I'm also going to grab one of these thin square beams again. Paint it, obviously, smooth plastic and grey. Put it around the bottom for, like, a lip. And boom! You're done! You can paint these walls whatever colour you want. You can paint them black, pink, white, whatever you want. What did I paint these? Grey. Yeah, I did think that looked a bit dark for a second. There you go. You paint them grey, I suppose, because that's what I've done. You can place carpets underneath it. You can literally do or whatever you want to. And then for these lights, basically, it's not actually like that. It's they are lights. They are these lights here, placed up against the wall with a cube on top of them, using that same cube and trick, like with the carpet and everything. So that's how that works. Alright, Flakes, this is the end of the video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. It's been great fun. Make sure to click the videos on screen in about like 10 seconds or so. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment down below, all those amazing things. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. I'm sorry, I can't do it. 29 degrees. $29.